Hello. It's happening. Where are my Barbies? I don't really know where they are right now, but hold my Barbies, hold my Labubus, hold all the things because it's happening. This is not a drill. I can't even talk. This is not a drill. Hold all realities, hold all alternate universes. You made a deal with time itself. Not the devil. We don't play with him. That's not our sandbox. That's not our jam. You made a deal with time itself. You don't even look like you anymore. Your insides are changing. Your literal DNA is changing. There is surgical things happening to you as I'm speaking to you. You better recognize because you've been putting in so much work. You better freaking recognize what I am telling you. Now, you want to be all the way seated for this message. It's very specific. This is geared towards someone who is looking better than ever. This is geared towards someone who's looking better than ever, that has been doing the work more than ever, that has not given up, that was bored with their life at one point and then said, I'm going to do something different. I'm going to intuitively do what makes me feel good. You made a deal with God, your angels, your ancestors, all the universes. You did. You are flawless right now. And something is constantly being activated within you. You could have been down on yourself yesterday too, because let's say you track certain things. Let's say you track your fitness, your steps, your calories, your HRV, your heart rate, all the things. Let's say you be tracking stuff and maybe it's saying that you aren't doing too good. You are going in a slump to pick it all the way back up because you've been purging. You've been doing major purging the last couple of weeks. And you need to recognize this change within you. There are things that are happening just for you because it ain't no one been putting in this work or these prayers like you have. And so you are about to be leading a completely different life because you have been envisioning this for yourself. You're like, I want to have an exciting life. I want to be happy with my life. I want to be proud of who I am. I want to feel beautiful. I want to feel healthy. I want to feel revitalized. Because whatever you were going through, it made you feel like you were not in alignment. You're like, no, this is not the life I'm supposed to be living. I want to be in actual alignment with the life that I deserve. So what work do I have to put in to get there? And you've been doing it. And it's been crazy. You kicked it. You woke up one day and just started kicking it into freaking gear. Things are happening for you because you have this millionaire delulu for real. You're delulu for real. In the best possible way. That's your mindset right now. And money, blessings, and literal-ish, well, not literal, not literal, really good-ish is going to start falling from the sky because you started telling yourself different things. You're like, no, I know that people are always looking at me sideways, they're always looking at me crazy, but I attract helpful people. You know that people always want to use you and misuse you or mistreat you. And you're like, no, that's not going to be my narrative anymore. I now attract people that are very helpful. They don't have to be my best friend. They don't even have to be in my life for more than a day. But I attract helpful people always. If they're coming towards me, they're going to help me for a season, a day, a reason, whatever. And it's like, yes, friend. Yes, friend, this is happening for you. So hold all my Barbies, hold all the realities and all the alternate universes too. You have made a deal with time itself and you are looking different. And very soon here, you are going to be a millionaire. Let's make that very clear. You are going to be a millionaire because you are on a delulu for real, real. You are making the delulu, the fantasy, the romanticization. I don't know if that's a word, but it sounds really good right now. You're making that like, no, that will happen for me. I will live that life. So all these little things that remember I told you guys the other day, I said, I see you. People aren't really knowing what you be up to, but I know what you be up to. I know a lot of you guys are like, are you in my house? How do you know what's going on with me? Like, no, seriously though, how do you know? And I just intuitively channel these messages. And a lot of these things, you guys, like, you are not going through these things alone. There's a whole collective, there's a whole community going through this as well. Spirit told me that your occupation is Earth Angel. Riddle me what? They said your occupation is Earth Angel. So you can do whatever the frick you want to do. And I see you. You've been putting in love to your love. You've been uncomfortable with love, with self-love. It could even give you the ick. You having to love on yourself. You having to be nice to yourself. That could have given you the ick for the longest time. So you started with self-love. You're like, okay, I'm gonna start here. I'm going to work out a little bit. I'm going to take my time doing this. I'm going to take better care of myself. And now you're moving towards pleasure, joy, spontaneity. Then you're going to move towards this new mindset, or you're already working on this. So you've been doing everything in stages, all while holding on to your faith because you're like, I can't see these millions. I can't see this new home. I can't see this, the love of my life, but I know that it's there. You know that it's there, and you have let go. You have fully detached from how it is coming in your life. You are acting as if you are the magician walking occupation Earth Angel. You are a high priestess. You are very intuitive. And I don't mean regular schmegular degular intuitive. I mean you scare people intuitive. They're like, how did you know that I went through that? How did you know? Like, you just know. You can read people accurately. And it's terrifying. Good for you, bestie. Like, you need to drop in the comments, okay? I am flawless. I am flawless. I am Delulu for real, real. And I make things happen, okay? That's going to be our anthem this week. Ooh, I love it. Let's let this be the anthem for the year. I am Delulu for real, real. And I make things happen. Occupation Earth Angel. Oh my gosh, the audio is going to be a little bit different because the mic just went kaput. There's going to be like 2 parts where the audio will be different. You guys are going to be seen living your best life. You have this $1 million mindset and you are giving Delulu for real, real. And people just are like, oh my gosh, why are you taking such good care of that Honda? Like, why are you driving it like it's a Lambo? Because you will in fact have a Lambo. You will have a chariot. You will have the success that you thought you never deserved. And so people are really looking at you like, you are going to be rolling down the street, windows down, like the sunroof is there, like everything you ever wanted is this car. Your ancestors, God is prompting you to act as if. And so you are romanticizing this new life that you know you're going to have someday, which I feel like is going to be very soon. So hold all realities. You are getting ready to vroom. I freaking love the pens my husband gets me as they're so cute and fun. But yeah, you're going to be living in a faster lane and you're imagining everything as if like these things are yours because you've been putting in an insurmountable amount of work to change your mindset, to do things differently, to think differently, and to hold on to faith. You're like, I can't see this new car yet. I can't see this new house yet, but I know that these are things that I deserve. And it's not because you're materialistic. It's because you're working out of limiting beliefs. You're coming out of the matrix. Chosen ones are supposed to work for themselves. Your occupation is Earth Angel, not
serve a terrible boss in the Matrix. Your occupation is earth angel, not do things you can't stand doing, being broke on the side of the road. No, absolutely not. So the fact that you're paying attention to all of these details, your strategy has changed. You are becoming a daydreamer again. And this is how you get things. Like, this is how you're bringing all of these things closer to you. You're imagining like, oh my gosh, if I had that beautiful house and the fireplace and the pool, like, that's your sanctuary. And the more you have those things, those milestones, or the things that you built around you, the more you're going to enjoy it, the more you're going to feel creative, and the more you're going to feel even more driven to go out and get more. And I hope I don't overlap this part of the message, but I basically said, it's like when you lose weight and you have been on a weight loss journey for a long time, and then you finally lose like a good amount of weight. You're like, oh my gosh, I found the method that works, and this is what I'm going to keep doing. You have figured out the method that works for you. So you're figuring out the weight loss, the manifestation, the way that you love yourself, all of the things that are going to work for you. And you're not going to be pressed about how it gets here. You just know that it's yours because you know that God has your back, your angels have your back. There is a grandparent that watches over you, that is protecting you, because there are a lot of people that negatively want to come your way because they really want your attention and they want to humble you. They want to humiliate you and make you believe like we're the same. You guys are not the same. Your occupation is Earth Angel, and you are the delulu, but for real. You turn delulu into real. And that's why these people are like mind blown. You made a deal with time itself. You don't look the same. You don't smell the same. Like, I see you. I see the work that you're putting in. And I am so proud of you. You look flawless right now. You are attracting helpful people right now. I don't know if this story is going to overlap. I guess I'll find out when I'm editing. But I've been doing this experiment, practicing this myself the last week, that I attract helpful people. And today I went to the grocery store to get some flowers and some groceries, and the florist was out putting in more flowers, and she was like, oh my gosh, hey, you've been buying a lot of flowers. Like, let me show you these ones over here. They are on sale and marked down. And I was so excited. I'm like, oh my gosh, marked down flowers. And I love stargazer lilies. And something that should have cost like $70 was $14. This arrangement that I made. And so I've been really like taking the time to like put certain arrangements together, just like it's therapeutic, it's soothing, and a form of self-care. So it's something that I've been doing. But for her to come out and help me get a bigger deal, a better deal, and save money was really nice. And then she helped me take some of the pollen out, so like it wasn't so strong for allergies, though I like the smell. Even a couple of them can be really overpowering. But yeah, you are attracting helpful people that want to help you. And then the people that aren't helpful are going to repel and cower and watch from the corner. But you have a lot of nosy people that are paying attention to you because you are outgrowing your circumstances where you feel like people are judging you. There's a lot of judgmental stares. There's a lot of people like, what are they about? I'm trying to figure them out. And so you're the talk of the town right now. You have a lot of people in suspense because you're always switching your strategy. You're always doing something different. You never really knew, maybe in the beginning or when you were a child, why you were a star. Now you have a better idea of why you are this star, and you're standing in that. You are standing in your angelic star power.
You've been going through so much internally and privately to get to where you're at right now, that because you're even still standing, you are extremely grateful, because something was really getting you down. The state of your affairs, the state of a relationship, the state of your job or your finances. Something was making you feel like, I don't know if I'm going to make it, if this is how things continue to go. And so you started pouring into yourself more and more and more. And now people are really taking notice, even if they don't know you. They can see that there's something special about you. So this really big breakthrough is well deserved. And in this big breakthrough, people might try to publicly confront you. You might be getting a lot of unwanted attention. People might question your values or your faith, but you're ready. Okay, you are ready. That's another thing. So I have like a bunch of obligations like with work, and I have some deadlines that I was worried about, and I'm like, "Oh my gosh, like I need to get this taken care of, this taken care of, this taken care of, but I'm going to have to reach out to some people to do that." And instead of stressing out like, "Oh my gosh, what am I going to do? Who am I going to get to do this or that?" I'm like, "You know what? I'm not even going to worry about it. I'm going to see who I feel intuitively guided to reach out to. I'm going to see how I feel when they reach back out to me. I'm going to meet them first, and I'm going to go from there." And normally I would rush all of this because of time, trying to be efficient. And I'm like, I'm not going to do that. I'm always attracting helpful people, and I'm just going to maneuver how I need to. I am not going to try to make anything happen. I'm just going to be more patient. I'm letting go of the how. There's no more how. It's I know. I know this will unfold how it is supposed to. I don't need to resist. I'm just going to surrender. And there's something beautiful that happens when you surrender to not knowing how things are going to unfold for you. That is when your intuition will come in louder and you will move accordingly. So there's like this confidence that you feel in how you're moving. You know that you're not quite there yet to like your dream, like ideal place, but you know that you've had a breakthrough and that you're on your way. So affirm it below. I know that I've had a breakthrough and I know that I'm on my way. Your confidence is telling you that. You're more unbothered. You're more unfazed. You're holding your head up high. You're not trying to hide as much. And I've been noticing, like, I channel things through my own body, and then I ask, like, is this for me? Is this for the collective? So, an example, normally when I go places, sunglasses are on, don't talk to me, I don't want to talk to you, just, like, leave me alone. Leave me alone. And, like, of course I'm still friendly, but I really just want to get in and out of places. And I noticed that the last couple of days, I've just been taking my sunglasses off, like, okay, like, I'm here. And granted, I'm like hair cocked to the side, tired, whatever's going on that day. I'm just like, whatever. And there's a part of me that's like, I'm going to be seen. And I can trust myself enough to know what to do with that when I am seen. So maybe somebody needs to hear that. Like, you're just not as terrified to go certain places because you're not going to go that place if you're not guided to. Example, I was gonna go for a walk outside, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna go for a walk outside. I got my shoes on and everything, and then I stopped at the door. Like, my guardian angel is like, no, not right now. And so I took my shoes off and was like, okay, I'm just gonna exercise at home. Trust yourself enough to know when you should do certain things. You'll have a good feeling, or you'll have a feeling to like no, like, and that's another reason why you will feel more confident. God and your guardian angels, they want you to feel more comfortable while you're rebuilding your confidence. And sometimes that will be you going out in public, depending on how you're being led, how you're being guided, and sometimes that will be, staying at home. So listen to when you're supposed to stay at home. Like, it's just so much right now. I'm just so excited for you guys. So you are waking up to the pain that you have been transmuting. I'm going to say that again. You are waking up to the pain that you've been transmuting. And now that you see that this breakthrough is unfolding, you're like, okay, Now I need to understand joy more. I need to let more joy into my life, more fun, more laughter. So maybe you're dancing more and being silly. Maybe you're singing more and being silly. This is really good for your nervous system for you to do that. It's really good for your arcadium rhythm. I never say that word right, but you guys know what I'm talking about. Anyways, but yeah, the chariot, your guardian angels, they want you to have these things. And you thought, this is another thing, you thought you needed an excuse to have these things. Oh, well, I have a car and I'm grateful for this car, so I don't need a new one. Stop. Well, I have a home and I don't need a big one or a actual home, not an apartment, whatever it is. You're waking up to the fact that you're going to stop talking yourself out of these things. Stop talking yourself up out of this chariot. Stop talking yourself up out of this house. You could think there are entities at play. House pirates, okay? Let's call them a house pirate. Let's call them a mean girl that wants to steal your chariot. But sometimes it's us. Sometimes it's us not believing that we deserve whatever that thing is. I'm hearing a motorcycle. Sometimes it's us not believing like, well, I don't really need that, so I'm just not gonna work towards that. Who would say no to a new home that you know you worked hard for? Who would say no to a new car that you know you worked hard for? You're learning to be proud of the work that you put in and to not hide it as much. Because like, okay, you don't have to like go around, showing people, but it's more for you. This is more for you to enjoy. Do you know what I mean? Like that new car, yeah, people are going to be staring at you, but you're going to be having the time of your life. Oh, you hold it this way. That new home, it's not really for you to invite other people to. Okay, it's for you to enjoy. God wants you to have the best sanctuary, the best safe space. So in this home, because somebody is receiving a home and a car and millions, okay, millions, a home, a car. And with this is going to be like your own fun house, your own playhouse where you have the pool that you want. If you want a freaking trampoline, if you want some little chickens running around, if you want little bunnies running around, like this is your playground. And then how are you going to feel in this beautiful playground that you've created? You're going to feel inspired. You're going to feel like, it's like when you lose weight. It's like when you're on a weight loss journey and then you lose weight, like a significant amount, and you're like, yes, I'm going to keep freaking going. It's just like when you see the breakthrough of your manifesting abilities and your hard work and you stepping into your purpose and then seeing like, oh, I'm going to keep going. Like your delulu for real mindset is going to do all of this for you. You've been imagining this life since you were small. Why fight it now? You deserve it. And you are creating generational wealth. And I see this wealth you are going to feel so grateful for. You're never going to be like the people that just need things. I just need that one thing and then I'll just stop needing the things. Like, I just see you working for things and then just, wow, this is my beautiful pool. This is my beautiful porch. This is my beautiful swing on my beautiful porch. There's my beautiful car. This is my beautiful life, and I'm safe right here. Some of you guys are going to be traveling more. 11/11. So some of you guys might be traveling more. It's about the beauty in and out of your life. And you've deserved this for a long time. And your angels and ancestors want you to have this. So you are waking up to the green lights that you've been given. So all signs are pointing towards success and moving forward. It is safe to go ahead. Everything is good. It is safe for you to have this. If you've been thinking about the new car, if you've been thinking about looking at homes, Spirit is saying stop playing small. You don't have to play so small. You don't have to put yourself in debt either, but you don't have to play so small. So when you're acting as if, for instance, and you're like, oh, I'm going to look at homes online. I'm going to look at cars online. You don't have to dumb it down or dim it down so much. Look at, what is a 2.5 million house? What does that look like? How many square footage is that? How much square footage is there? How big is the property? What does it entail? And Spirit wants you to get used to that. Get used to that beauty that maybe you did not grow up with because you deserve it. You are breaking generational trauma and limiting beliefs. Actual money, and there's an 11 at the top of this card, is going to be falling from the sky. Affirm it below. I'm Delulu for real. My occupation, Earth Angel. People are like, oh my gosh, what do you do for work? I'm an Earth Angel. No, like, but really, what do you do for work? I'm a chosen one. Okay, but like, what do you do for work? I'm a seer. What does that mean? I'm effing awesome. That's what that means. Mind your business. Okay? People are going to be looking at you like, oh, they got to be a doctor, a dentist, a lawyer. No, you're a chosen one. You're a chosen one. And you are waking up to the fact that this is your calling. And I know that whoever I'm speaking to, you're the type of person that wants to help other people achieve this as well. And it's the art of detachment. It's the art of manifesting. It's the art of having faith and patience. So you are going to start meditating. What would it look like to have these things? What would it feel like? Sit in your car like, oh my gosh, my seats would feel like this. I'd have a sunroof here. I'm going to take care of this car as if it were that car. You might even service it as if it were that car. Like, no, I need top of the line. Let's take care of this baby. You taking care of those things with so much joy and just being really tedious. However you're doing this, it's beautiful, because when this abundance comes in, you're going to know just what to do with it. And that's why God has you working on your confidence to stand there, 6 of Wands, and know that you deserve this. Like, yeah, some people, they could try to steal your spotlight or your swag or try to take credit for what you do, or they could try to confront you publicly, but you're not going to engage. You are not going to engage. God is showing you, yeah, people are nosy and they're watching you very closely. People are trying to overcompensate for the fact that you're still standing. And then not only that, they're like, oh my gosh, well, I need to make them feel this small. You're going to be seeing a lot of passive aggressive behavior in the next 2 to 3 weeks. Motorcycle. Let's talk about that for a second, but I need to pause just to realize that there was a part of the message that I forgot. And it's about some of the people that you're going to be running into that are going to want this public confrontation. So the judgmental stares and the public confrontation is going to come from some people that you know that don't like you. Okay, so I don't know if this is a big family function, if this is a private affair, whatever this is, you know what to expect with said people. But I'm telling you right now, they've been doing some storm warning. They've already been doing some passive aggressive things behind the scenes because they want to be seen by you. And they want to make you feel like we're the same. We're the same person. I'm just as cool as you. I got just as much as you. They really want you to know that, like, oh no, we're on, what is this hair doing? They really want you to know, like, we're on the same level. And that could not be further from the truth. And you know that. Because everything they do is a facade. So for instance, if this is a sister-in-law, brother-in-law, mother-in-law, cousin, long-distance cousin, whatever, and you guys are going to be at a family function together, they've already been trying to do things for it to get back to you. trying to impress people for it to get back to you. And I feel like part of this is because whatever you're doing behind the scenes, it's making them very uncomfortable. They haven't seen you in a long time. They don't have access to you. You are very clear that these people will not have access to you. So they want to steal your spotlight. They just don't know when you're going to come through. Okay, let's say let's say one of your cousins has a soccer game. I always use this as an example. Let's say one of your cousins plays soccer or they play hockey, and everyone's wondering in the family that you cut off. Granted, you love this cousin. They're all wondering, well, when is collective going to come through? Occupation Earth Angel, when are they going to come through to a game? And you don't let anybody know when you're coming through to a game. Ever. Ever, ever, ever. Because you don't want them, like, even... Because people like to tag team you in public. Especially these people, because they're family in some way, shape, or form. And if they have time to prepare, they're going to have a whole flock of mean girls. So you don't let people know. Oh, strategy is the next card coming through. You do not let people know your strategy. Okay, you don't tell them ahead of time like, oh yeah, I think in 2 weeks I will be at Veronica's soccer game. Yeah, I think I'll be there. No, I'll be at Johnny's hockey game. No, you don't let them know anything. You don't let them know anything. So this storm warning is because they have not had access to you in a very long time. And if you think about it, think about where your life was before. And it still could have been pretty good. But you've been through some things. But it was still pretty good last time you saw them. Street bike. They haven't seen anything yet. You are happier. You are glowing. You made a deal with time itself. You are flawless. You are spiritual. You are confident. You are intelligent. You are a cosmic prodigy. Maybe the last time they saw you, you weren't so spiritual and you weren't as you're delulu for real. You have the mindset to get anything you freaking want. And they are not even going to know what to do with this. So maybe they've been acting out at these soccer games or these hockey games because they wanted to get back to you. Oh my gosh. You know how you got married and you bought a house? Well, guess who also got married and got a house? They want you to feel no, you're the same as me. Y'all will never be the same. They better get that through their freaking skull right now. Y'all are never, they're never going to be Jell-O. They're never going to be creme brulee. They're never going to be whatever it is that you are. Occupation Earth Angel. Because you got the stats. You got the stability. You are high value. You feel me? You own the room like you are a millionaire. Like you already made your millions. And you better embody that because that is what people see in you. They know that you're going to be famous. They know that you're going to be somebody. And that's why they hate on you so hard. That is why they're so mean. So you've completely changed your strategy. You are no longer predictable, especially with people like this, of when you're going to show up because you are not going to give them even the slightest bit of inkling that you are accessible. Oh my gosh. They're going to flip their freaking biscuits when they see you. Know that. They're going to they're going to attempt to openly address something with you. They want to publicly air something out. They're very hostile right now. They want to intensify something small with you. And because of legalities or, custody or whatever type of arrangements that are going on behind the scenes, because of whatever you have going on up here, you're like, I would never give them that. No. So you might walk away. You might leave. You're not going to address them. They want to embarrass you so other people can witness them embarrassing you. They're going to embarrass themselves. Oh, we have legal and protection. I forgot. They want to cause a legal issue with you. And that is a bad, bad, bad idea.
Who you've become, because they're going to see it. God, for some reason, wants them to see it, and you will know when you are intuitively nudged to go in front of them or even be anywhere near them, but they will know. Then they're going to try to be all nice to you, like, oh my gosh, I always knew you were going to be a star. I always knew that you're going to be amazing, and you are going to deny them access. That's when they could really go off the deep end, like, I was trying to be nice to you, and you will have the epiphany. You will know. And everything right now is like a science experiment to you. You're experimenting with your manifestation skills. Like, I'm going to act as if this Honda is my dream car. Like, this apartment is my dream home. I am going to act as if I already attract helpful people. And somebody's karma right now, your enemies, is that their fake relationships are being exposed, their fake marriages, the fact that they're having money issues, financial failures. They've been trying to be really performative on social media, and you're just so disconnected. They're like, oh, did you see what I did here on social media? Because they really want you to hear about it. You're not going to hear anything. In fact, you might leave the room. You might walk away because you don't care. You know not to engage with whoever the frick this is. God's saying, you are loving yourself now. You are loving yourself now. Because yeah, it would be easy to be like, let me rub their face in it. I'm doing so good now. And they doubted me and they kicked me while I was down. But you're just going to silently peep what's going on. You are scaring people with your intuition. You clocked it. Maybe you hoped and prayed that they had found a better life, but you are going to know. You're just going to know. So if people felt like before you really looked through them, you're really looking through them now. You are the healer of the ages. And you can channel, you can see. So you're being even more protective of your energy, of your essence. You're like, I'm not into these artificial meetings. I'm not here to be friends or think that they can enhance my life in any way, shape, or form. You are on cloud 9. You are going to be showing people I'm living a great life. I don't have time to be bothered. And God wants you to have these things. God wants you to have this beautiful life because it inspires you to do more. And the more detached you are from the how, the more intuitively nudged you'll be. Like, you'll know when to pick up the phone. You'll know when to set up a meeting. You'll know when to go somewhere. You'll know when to be around these people if you have to, because you will have the protection necessary for their unrequited responses, their critiques. We got glow up twice. You made a deal with time itself. If they can't even comprehend. Discombobulated, we're going to need another word for that. They're like, how did they do that? So hold your oxygen, your Barbies, all your realities. Hold all the alternate universes, because this is your time to shine. You are the word on the mother effing street. And people see that you're surrounding yourself with love and beautiful things. You're like, I want to be surrounded with things that keep me safe, that make me feel valuable. Like, you're turning into a high value person. You've always been that on the inside, but now it's going to start reflecting that on the outside with the people that you surround yourself with, if any. Knowing what you deserve. Most of all, knowing your worth and then adding tax. So this major soul transformation is going to look like time stood still for you. Time held its breath for you. And people are going to be wondering, like, is this an illusion? For you, time is an illusion, but it's going to look like you made a deal with the devil, really time itself, because you're just looking younger and younger and younger and younger. People are trying to peep what you're up to, but they can't outsmart you. They're like, I need to know when they're coming by. I want to be able to predict so I can get all my friends together so we can team up against collective, and it's not going to happen. God wants you to flourish in your purpose as a chosen one, okay? Not be struggling and sad and living to paycheck or dealing with people that want to hire you just so they can beat you down. Like, no. A lot of these people are going to see why they do not have a seat at your table. Your grandparents, your ancestor, I can't even talk, your ancestors, they got foot on neck right now. So these people that want to throw shade at you, they want to drag you into something, they better lower their tone. They better lower their tone when they're talking to you. They better keep it at a level 1 monotone, because the clapback won't come from you. Won't come from you. The cue to the heavens is when you walk away from whoever the frick these people are. That's the cue to let it all pop off. Gloves off. Things are going to be flying behind you. And they thought they were the storm warning. You got to remind people who the F they are. You are reminding yourself of who you are and what you deserve. And you're going to walk into the room. They're going to think, oh, I can drag them into this. I can embarrass them. I can humiliate them. We can make them look crazy. We can make them look like a fraud. And the shade, it's going to be caught by your angels, your ancestors, Archangel Michael. And they're going to be duking it out behind you as you are walking away. I'm telling you, they thought they could be slick and disrespectful. They thought they really want to intimidate you, most of all. They really want to intimidate you so you don't come around. They really want to try to expose. They want to change people's perception of you. So they want to try to expose, like, no, that's a rental. That's not really them. That they got plastic surgery. Like, watch them lose their mind. Holy Spirit, is there anything else? They wanted to infect your life, but your life is in sync. I'm going to say that again. They wanted to affect your life, but your life is in sync right now. So it's their secrets that are going to get spilled. They're going to be publicly embarrassed. They're getting a front row seat to something that they don't want to watch. They don't want to see you shine. They better buy a visor. You are going to be getting a lot of attention. A lot of attention. And I love that you are more confident in the attention that you're going to be getting. And that was another thing I talked about, but I don't know if it's in the video or not. Oh my gosh, I can't believe my mic did that. But either way. So yeah, you guys are the healer of the ages. Look, like, this is crazy. You're untouchable. Absolutely untouchable. So let me know what's going on in the comments. Thank you guys for all of your love, your support, your encouragement, your kind words. I love you guys so much. All important links are in the description box. Don't forget to smash the you-know-what. Hit the bell. Duh. You don't want to miss out. And I look forward to speaking to you guys in the comments, or I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.